Here's how not to be the absolute worst. Am I still in focus? I had this problem last time, and your girl figured out how to focus from a computer. Welcome back to my channel if you've never been here before. Hello. Having a photographer friend is really cool, but you know what's not cool? Exploiting them for free photos. Here's how not to be the absolute worst. First of all, don't try to be someone's friend just because they're a photographer. Befriending someone just because you can get discounts, maybe, it's really gross, and it's just really gross. I've seen it happen before. It ends up leaving the photographer feeling really valueless. Instead, if you have a service that you provide or a product or something like that, try offering that in exchange for photos. Most photographers would accept that as an even exchange. Like, oh yeah, you can give me something useful in exchange for me giving you something useful. Let's do it. Because I've done that before. I've gotten haircuts and hair colors in exchange for photos, and it's been really useful. I've also had a lot of photography friendships that have been mutually beneficial in the sense that we've both been able to provide each other photos. I would say that that's the most useful part of exchanges, is being able to offer each other photos and being able to shoot together and grow together. Supporting friends by buying their product is more beneficial than asking for something for free. It's actually more supportive of you to support your friend with your money than it is for you to say, give me this thing for free or for a discount because we're friends. I think it's really interesting that as soon as we become friends with somebody that can provide or do something beneficial, we almost take offense if they aren't providing that service or product for free. And that shouldn't be how it is, and it shouldn't be the way that we perceive love from that person, right? And that's what we're doing when we're expecting that, is we're perceiving them not wanting to give it for free as a lack of love or a lack of something, and it's not. It's just that as an artist or somebody that makes something, or anybody that provides a service or product, you want that service or product to be valued. And if you keep giving it out for free because you have so many of these friends, then you're never going to grow as a business. You're never going to be able to take that money and reinvest it. And that's what you're doing when you're buying products or buying a service from someone, is you're essentially giving them something that they're going to reinvest and grow with. So you're helping them grow. Look at it that way. Don't expect things for free. Invest with your money. Okay, thanks. This is so important. This is so important. If you have somebody that is struggling with getting their business out there, especially online, social media, okay? Social media is probably the #1 way that people get their businesses out there and recognized, besides just having a good spot on the side of the road where people can drive by and see it. Social media is the next best thing. Hyping your friends up on social media, if they have a business, is so important. When they post something, try to like it, try to comment, try to subscribe. Most people don't have a general understanding of how website algorithm works and like all of that stuff. And I'm just now starting to learn all of that because I've been in this digital marketing course. But I'm gonna give you guys a little insider information. With certain websites or businesses or business pages or whatever, regardless, there's an algorithm that decides whether something is popular or relevant or good enough to be on the front page of whatever. So on Google, when you search something, you do a local search and you look up coffee shops. A lot of the first searches that you see are searches that Google or the web page or whatever the search engine has deemed worthy enough to be up there. And there's a whole bunch of different things that go into that. But you can help a little bit by leaving a review on their thing. If you've tried their product, gotten whatever, leave a review. On Instagram, for instance, the first hour that you post something is the most important. And this is good information just for anybody that uses Instagram and is trying to grow their following. The first hour that you post something, Instagram is looking at your information and it's seeing how many people are commenting, how many people are making genuine connections, because that's the other thing, is that I feel like we're rabbit trailing, but this is good knowledge. The information has to be good. It can't just be like emojis and like Instagram wants to see that people are making genuine connections, because then it's content that is engaging, right? So if you see that they've posted something about their business, go and comment on it, because the more that post gets attention and the more that their account gets boosted in the algorithm system, the more that other people are going to see them. And that's great for business. And that's really similar to anything else on any other social media. All I'm just trying to say is support them. Whenever you see their post, try and either comment something beneficial or just interact, engage with them, because they're trying to engage with their audience. Don't make fun of their content. You'd think that this would be like common knowledge, but just don't make fun of it. It's not that difficult. People are gonna need tough skin when they're putting and pushing out content, because people are mean and that's how the world works. However, coming from a family member or friends, even acquaintances, it's a little rough to hear your content being made fun of or being told that it's not like that you're being weird by posting it or whatever. Just try to support their content creation, because it's really hard to put yourself out there as it is. I know from experience, I've had a really hard time putting these YouTube videos out there because I don't know how to move my face and my body, and my voice sounds weird when I start talking to a camera. So I get really nervous in front of a camera, and I've had a really hard time asking for friends and family to subscribe and support and stuff like that. It's really difficult to put your stuff out there, so be kind to people that are starting out, and just be supportive. Just kidding. Cut. Refer your photography friends or just anyone with a business to other friends. Referrals are one of the #1 ways that people get business, because it's really difficult to get your stuff out there on social media. It's really difficult to basically do any other type of marketing that is not a referral. It costs so much money. So much. The very last thing I wanted to talk about is just, if you have a photography friend, don't feel obligated to get pictures done by them. It's not your responsibility to provide them business. It's not your responsibility to make them feel good about their photography. If you're going to seriously invest in photos with your money and you just don't really like their style, don't feel obligated. And if they get hurt feelings, just explain that you don't really like their style and that you would much rather just pay somebody to do the style that you want, because that's okay. Photographers all have their own styles and it's an art. If you liked this video and it helped you to be less sucky, then give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I post weekly on like Monday or Tuesday-ish. Thank you for watching. Bye!